So tell me, how do you kickstart your career search?
My advice is to be calm, relax. It's a stressful time already. Seek out, whatever you're interested in. So it's more of a self-assessment kind of phase. So you're gonna join your the courses that you think that might interest you, any workshops, any trainings that you think that might be interesting to you, and then you will navigate your way through that. So start somewhere. This is my advice. Start somewhere, and then you will find it naturally. It's a journey. You will find yourself going towards what you're interested most about, and slowly by slowly that will change you as well. And I think that that's how you can find your career. Well, once I graduated, I joined an internship in a 3D manufacturing company, and that was mostly my interest. I never actually thought that I'd be working in Hilton or in an industry of hospitality. So no, you don't necessarily have to get it right from the first time. As I mentioned, it's a journey. You're discovering yourself. You're you're still a baby. I mean, you just graduated, and it's the best time to find your passion, find your interest. At this time, once you graduated and during university period, you're most flexible. Like your career is flexible. You're out there experiencing stuff. This is the best time to find your real hobbies and interests and find a passion in your career.
Are role models also important?
You can be the one who is being a change, and then others can follow you, and you can be their role model. So it's not important to have someone doing something and then you have to follow them. You can have something of your own what you want to do, and then others can follow you. So in my point of view, I think it's not very important to have a role model. You can be the change and you can make others follow you.
On the other side, I feel like sometimes having an example or having someone as a role model inspires you and really pushes you on that track. So for me, I had a physics teacher, and I think she's the reason why I'm here in engineering actually. She was very cool. Like she taught the subject with love, and we really loved her. We loved physics. So this is the importance of, having like being passionate about what you're doing. So yeah, once I graduated, I kept that in mind. I really like physics, and I started in engineering, and having this challenge, being a woman in engineering, really helped me push myself through it. And seeing other women in engineering was very admirable. So I think role models are important especially when you're not that sure about what you're doing, what your future will be. Having someone who has been through this kind of reassures you that you are able as well.
Do you have to get your career right first time?
As I mentioned, it's totally natural to be worried. This is a new chapter of your life. You have no idea about the future. No one has. But I would advise them to take it as an opportunity to learn. Experience is an experience, even if it's a one time thing that you did. Me, for example, I did not get it right the first time. I joined a 3D manufacturing company, but I took this as an experience and now I applied it in Hilton. So now I actually brought that technology here in the hotel, and I have a 3D printer. So what I need people to understand is that once you get an experience in something and you move to another thing, it doesn't erase that history, it just adds on to that.
Exactly. I would just like to add on that every failure comes with lessons, and that lessons are the one which helps you in your career to understand what you want to do next.
Exactly.
So you should not be scared of failing because that, oh, I'm a failure, I cannot do anything else. This is just a start. Once you fail, you have learned so much, you have experience now, and you know what you want to do next. So that will be a kickstart for a person. It should not always be something he should be sad or she should be sad about that. Oh, I have been a failure. This is something you're going to start a next chapter with.
We know that mentoring can be beneficial to the person who's receiving the mentoring, but how can mentoring help your career?
Moving forward, when I reach to the position when I have to be the mentor for others, I think I can do that because already being in engineering department as women and being in leadership in being a woman is something which is not common in the world at the moment, and to make sure that other women sees it and learns from it and are happy and they're not confused to do it. So I think yes, I can be a mentor moving forward in the future when it is required from my end.
I agree. And I think having a mentor was a crucial and important part of my learning process. So, as you know, it's a beginning, and beginnings are full of mistakes. And only through mistakes we learn. So, having a mentor that can redirect you to the right path, that can sometimes, be there for you and support you is very important. And I think this PACE program is actually very helpful for us to become mentors, training us in leadership and actually giving us the opportunity to lead our team in day-to-day operation.
What's your final piece of advice?
So this is something that I really wanted someone to tell me when I graduated, is that this is completely normal. It's normal to go through this process. It's okay to feel like you're a little bit lost at the beginning, but don't stop there. Keep trying, keep learning, and you will find your passion.
That is very true that when we started our careers, there was no one telling us that this is what it is and it's okay to fail, it's okay to make mistakes. So I think the main takeaway will be for people that they need to have belief in themselves, that one failure does not portray all of your career, and they need to understand that yes, once you have belief in yourself, you can achieve whatever you want in your career.